Hi, I'm Dick. This video is the second part of the Power BI Unlock Aggregation dash min X and max X. So we redo the solution in Power BI way. We start from a blank report and do the importation of Excel data to worksheet. Then we directly go to the transform data. Actually, it's Power Query. Make sure the data are in good shape. All right. Then we go to table view. I need to create a new table based on the unit cost. I call it cost table. This time I'm using the union function. Union is to combine several tables into a new single table. Select columns is to use a base table and then just select a few columns to form a new table. But I would like to add a filter. Unit cost. Now this is the syntax. Product and quantity. U cost. Cost 1. Four, 5, 6. Okay, here I need to change. 3, 4, 5, 6. Here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, before I press enter, I need to explain the logic of this function. Now I add a filter to eliminate range 1 if it is empty. Of course, range 1 cannot be empty, but I still add this filter for integrity purpose. All right, and then you remember product A, although the whole Excel data set we have 6 column of range, 6 column of cost, and for product A we only have a 5 column range filtered, so the associated cost only have 5. All right, so I press enter. If I sort by the product, so you see only 5 product, only 5 product. Okay, this is the restructure of the unit cost table into a new data table that we can look up the unit cost easily. So the next step is to create a new column for unit cost in the sales data table. Unit cost, time range, cost table. We no longer use the unit cost table. In this, we only use the cost table. All right. The product of cost table equal to the product in sales and the quantity of cost table is less than the quantity in the sales table. Now, let me explain. Now, I'm looking, for example, for product A, the first row, I'm using the quantity 485 to sort out which range or which quantity is less than 485. Remember, there is only 2 rows. One is the quantity 1, the other is quantity 100. Okay, and out of these 2 rows, I choose the maximum of quantity. Logical? Well, we won't choose the 500 range because it is greater than 485. So the only available quantity range is 1 and 100. All right. So if we choose the maximum, similar logic to what we have done before for the Excel logic PBI. Okay. And then we return a lookup value. U cost of cost table, and then product, and then product. And then the quantity, we use the time range. All right. Bingo. Let's examine it. So for A, and then we sort about the quantity 285. 285. More than 1. More than 100, but less than 500. That means it should be the range 2. Range 2. All right. Range 2. Cost 2. 9.5. 9.5. If 485, no issue. Same. 9.5. 672. Same. We should also add a column, just like what we have done for the Excel approach. The quantity. All right. Actually, it's same logic, so I better copy. New column. quantity range. And actually, we can do it like that. All right. 100, 100, 500, 500. Because 733 is also based on the range 3, 8.8. 8.8, correct? So check out for one more. C. 300, 800, 800, 1.8 thousand. Now, if I remember correctly for C, all right, 800, 5. See, all right, so easy, time saving. If we know how to restructure the data, it's so easy. Okay, then we do the rest. Sales. Profit. Profit percentage. Profit divided by sales. All right, this is a percentage, 2 decimal place, and 0. Cost same. 0. C. Did you do the calculation? How many minutes am I using to construct this table and do the right calculation? This is what I say and emphasize data handling. And we need to change our mindset from an Excel problem solving approach to Power BI problem solving approach. We can change the data structure to ease our data handling. Okay? Okay, let's do the final part of this report, the visuals. All right, so the first one I would like to place is the table visual. Product, sales, and profit. Do we need the profit percentage? Yes, but how comes? How comes? They are totally incorrect. Is there anything wrong? Yes. Let me do something correctly first before I explain. Okay? I need to create a measure table. All measure. And then I need to create a new measures. Profit percentage equal to sum X sales profit divided by, I'm lazy, okay, some cosmetics sales profit, and then the header, row header, column header, boldface. Okay, and then insert a donut chart. This donut chart, we put the profit and then the product as the legend. Okay. Further change some we don't need the legend, rather we need the detail label or detail label bigger, so that we can show all the okay, you can see the contribution of profit contribution of each product type. At the same time, we can also let's do the duplicate is donut chart and change this from sum of profit to sum of sales. All right, and then of course you can write something on how to interpret these visuals. So I go back to the profit percentage. What's wrong? Remember, when we put the sales in the column, I do not need to specify, but Power BI will automatically sum up. All right. So if I put the profit percentage column as what I did before, Power BI will automatically add up the percentage. And Power BI is not smart enough that they can identify, well, this is percentage and it should be profit divided by sales. No, they will not do that. They just plainly add up the percentage and show in the way we did before. So that's why in this case, we need to build up a measure. And this measure is using this formula. All right? And when we put the measure as the fourth column, and then Power BI will do the calculation. What calculation? Apply the profit divided by sales. But row level, because it is a data visual, there are 5 columns. And then what is the key? All the columns that are not to summarize will form the key. So remember, for some column, if we don't summarize, we don't summarize. Otherwise, if we accept the automatically sum, so something will happen. Now, in this table, the non-numeric column is only product. So Power BI will do the sum of profit with the product A selected. Well, it's hard to understand. I can tell you that at the very beginning, as the first few weeks when I just touch Power BI, I am always struggling. I need to make myself understand what is the mechanism of some visual. How do they do the sum? And on, I ultimately come to realize a moment of clarity. I ultimately understand the mechanism. Actually, this table visual, each row is its own slicer. Each select product A in that slicer. So the data table only have the rows left where the product is A. So when the sales profit is summed, it only sums the product A. When the sales is summed, it only sums the product A. Alright? And then the total, because there is no more product selected, implicitly selected. So it refers to all. Okay, I will go to more detail in the later chapter about this implicit summation and selection. Alright. Now, of course, a lot of visuals you can add and then to better present your data. But I need to emphasize that this video series is not to focus on visualization of Power BI. Rather, I am going to deep dive the data handling technique so that we can process the right data, get our data ready for the easy presentation. I'm sorry, I need to use this term, easy visualization presentation. Hope you are alive with me in this regard. I hope this video is helpful to you. If you like it, please click subscribe and also click the thumb icon. Thanks. Happy PBI journey.